Good morning.
There's a cat.
Ooh, there's a cat, yeah.
Peeking out from the curtain. How did you get here? Hello.
She drove down.
What's your name? Would you like to attend yoga class? Oh no, she's shy.
She is shy.
Come here. You guys can come out. Come on.
Good morning, Allison. Tea time, hey? Hi, Casey. Volume good? Yeah, so Ophelia's in the back.
Here she comes.
Here she comes.
You might be doing some yoga with us.
And Oliver's back in the back as well. So cat yoga today. So the yoga cave was 3 yesterday, 3rd anniversary. So yeah, we brought the cats
So we brought
to
cats
celebrate.
for a cat party, but they were partying the night before.
They partied too much on the night before, so they couldn't come yesterday. So today is a redo of yesterday, because sometimes we get redos. Quarantine cats. Yep, there's Oliver.
This is Olive.
Cat dorks. You guys all knew that, though. All right, slow flow. Ready? We're going to start seated. Cross legs.
Ophelia.
If you'd rather sit on your knees, sit on your knees. Lengthen your spine. So hips, shoulders, ears, stack them up. Maybe the palms face up. Maybe you hold on to your thighs, kind of anchoring yourself down, grounding you onto the planet. Take the first few rounds of breath, cleansing style, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Empty out, let it go. And then just start to shift your attention inward. Start to shape the breath. Make the inhale full, complete, and then the exhale full and complete also, but push the exhale back out through your nose. Constrict the throat slightly to create that soft sound as you exhale. Just something to hold your attention, help you to create focus, help you to settle, to balance. And just sitting here and breathing may feel like effort, to be still, to be calm, to start to notice maybe the fluctuations that are happening in the mind, the chaos, the chatter. Give yourself the grace to begin again with each breath you take. Permission to be still, to take this time to calm, to center. Watching the breath as you breathe in through both sides of the nose, the breath travels all the way down through the throat, the top of the lungs, the middle, the bases. You pause, and then the breath comes all the way back out that same way. Just observing the breath, and then practicing that observation with the thoughts. So instead of letting yourself get wrapped up in the scenarios and the plans, whatever's happening in the mind, you just observe, notice, maybe label the thoughts that you're worrying, that you're planning, that you're remembering, just a broad category. Making thoughts a little less personal, a little less powerful that way. And then just letting them pass. So we start to connect once we observe those fluctuations. We start to connect with a piece of us inside that doesn't ever change, that stillness. It's still you, me, whatever, us, our soul, our truth. But it's way above all the thoughts, all the emotions, all the chatter. That's low vibration stuff. The buzz, the busy. It feels high vibration because it's intense and it is distracting. But the higher vibration is really the inner stillness. Connecting to that bliss body. And the easiest way, or the most efficient way rather, not the easiest, the most efficient way to connect to that is through the breath. So you control the breath as it moves in and out by the nose. The next time you breathe in, float the arms over the head, so through the side body all the way up, palms touch overhead, and then bring your prayer into your heart. Tuck the chin to the chest. Pause here. Set your intention. A reason why, a person, a place, something bigger. If you need the energy you're going to create with this practice, it's yours. Keep it. Take one more breath in. Let it all go. And then blinking your eyes open if they were closed, to come over onto hands and knees into a tabletop. Hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. If you need to pad the knees with a blanket with cushions, do that. If you need to fold the front of your masks on the brain. If you need to fold the front of your mat forward to offset the wrists, do that. And now just feel your tabletop. Don't change anything yet. Hands are under the shoulders, elbows are moving forward, eyes of the elbows, shoulders down out of the ears. Hi, Olive. Tuck the toes as you inhale, arch the back. As you exhale, round the back, untuck. Press the shins and the tops of the feet down, let the head be heavy. Take that twice more. As you inhale, open, arch, cow pose. As you exhale, round into cat. One more like that. Breathe in. Feel the stretch through the front of the body. As you breathe out, feel the stretch through the back of the body. And then coming back to center, neutral. Tuck your right toes under. Feel a stretch through the arch of the right foot. And then left leg goes long behind you. Flex through the left leg, or left foot rather, so the whole left leg is strong. Look back, make sure the knee and the toes are down. Take an inhale to lengthen the left leg. As you exhale, left knee, left elbow, squeeze the left side body. Inhale, extend the left leg. As you exhale, left knee, left elbow, squeeze. Take that one more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, lengthen your left leg. Hold there. Right toes are tucked. Press into your hands. Pick your right knee up. 3-leg down dog. Take an inhale here in your 3-leg down dog. As you exhale, left knee, left elbow, a little bigger. Inhale, left leg long. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, squeeze. One more like that. Breathe in and breathe out. 3-leg dog to hold. Left leg high. Inhale. As you exhale, bend your left knee. If you have the flexibility, the range this early in the practice, maybe lift your left knee, sink onto your right heel. Notice your right shoulder. Pick it up. Keep them square over the creases of the wrists.
She's peeking out from under.
Pets make everything better. If you don't have pets, run out and get yourself some right now, right?
That's right.
I mean,
There's a bunch of squirrels.
squirrels, yeah, domesticate some squirrels. Left leg on an inhale, straighten it. As you exhale, bring the knee to nose, round, look between the thumbs, and then set the left foot down. Put your right knee on the floor. Use your inhale to circle the arms up, and use your exhale to move the arms back. Inhale, lean forward, reach up. As you exhale, reach back. One more time like that. Inhale forward, pressing through the left heel, lifting through the chest. And now hold your back position, hook the fingers together behind you. Left thumb on top. Scooch the other fingers over one space, pull the knuckles toward your right leg, lift your chest. Now think about the right leg. Press the right knee down. You can even untuck the toes so the whole foot is pressing down. Take one more breath in. Stay for your breath out. And then as you inhale, release the bind, reach forward, frame your left foot, step your left knee back into your table. Now just come back here and notice. Hands and knees. We're going to do that same sequence on this side. So left toes tuck, find the stretch and the arch, and then right leg extends on an inhale, flex and reach. As you exhale, knee to elbow, side body squeeze. Inhale, extend, lengthen, toes and knee down. As you exhale, hug it in. One more time, lengthen, inhale. As you exhale, knee to elbow. Breathe in for length, hold. Left toes are tucked, press into your hands. 3-leg down dog. Take an inhale. As you exhale, right knee, right elbow, squeeze. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, squeeze, pull it in, empty the lungs. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale to squeeze. And then inhale, right leg high, stay. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Just check out the hips. Sink your left heel, lift your right knee, level out the shoulders, let the head go. So your neck isn't straining to hold the head in place. Use an inhale to straighten your right leg. Use your exhale to bring it all the way up between the hands. Set it through, left knee down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, lean forward, reach up, just stretching the shoulders. Exhale, open the chest. One more time that way, breathe in. And breathe out. Now hold, right thumb on top. Knuckles toward your left knee, open the chest. You can keep the left toes tucking or press the top of the foot down. Keep pressing through your right heel, lifting out of the low back. One more round of breath. All the way out. And then your inhale, you'll reach forward, frame your foot, pick up your back knee, step it all the way back. 3-legged dog, I think, right? Yeah?
Sure.
And then downward facing dog. Inhale and down dog. As you exhale, come forward to plank. Hold plank. Remember, you can always access plank by touching the knees on the floor. Shoulders are out of the ears, so the back of the neck is long. Pull the navel in. Stay with the breath. Take one more breath here in your plank or on your knees. As you exhale, rock forward, and then elbows bend back toward the hips, lower all the way down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift the chest, a little baby cobra. Hug the elbows in, back of the neck is long, spread the toes. Press all 10 toenails down, even the little baby toes. Feel how strengthening the legs kind of takes it out of the low back. Inner thighs roll toward the ceiling. Legs stay active. Elbows keep hugging in. Try to level out the tension or the engagement you feel in the back through the whole back. So you're not just cramming into the low back. You feel it in the mid back. Squeeze the shoulders more to feel the upper back. Take one more breath in. As you breathe out, lower. Inhale, lift back up, cobra pose. Exhale to lower. Keep the legs strong. One more like that. Breathe in and breathe out. Now arms to a T, and then lift everything together, the legs, the arms, backs of the hands to the ceiling. Shoulders stay out of the ears, but keep squeezing the blades together. Pull the toes away from the crown. Keep the heels in line with the hips, the face is relaxed. Now you can stay here, arms to a T, or maybe you reach the arms forward, depending on space allowance, shoulder flexibility. Take one more inhale, lift everything a little higher. Then as you exhale, lower the legs, bend the elbows, put the hands under the shoulders like a medium cobra, maybe a little higher, maybe a little more weight in the hands. Elbows a little straighter. If a baby cobra works better in your body, stay there. Keep breathing. Keep pulling the chest forward. One more inhale. Use your exhale to lower. Use your inhale to press to fours. And your exhale to tuck the toes, arch the back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Pedal, shift, move here, pressing into the heels. Good, good, good. Good. Now from your downward facing dog, inhale to lift both heels high. As you exhale, bend your knees, look at your hands, and then walk on your toes to meet your hands at the top of your mat. Once you get there, take a forward fold. Soften the knees, grab the elbows, ragdoll. The forward fold is better in your body this morning, keeping the arms down. Not a ragdoll, that's fine. You always have options. I'll give you suggestions, things to do. If you want to do them, do them. If not, don't. Your practice. So you can soften the knees here. Think about the hamstrings. Think about the breath like a paintbrush, and you're painting the backs of the legs, creating some space, opening up with each breath in, a little heavier with each breath out. Your abdominals are engaged anytime you're folded forward on your mat, off your mat. Strengthen your core will protect your low back. Now release any binds you have and bring the hands to the shins. Inhale, flat back, lengthen, lift halfway. Exhale, soften and fold back in. Inhale, half flat, lengthen, lift. Exhale, soften and fold. One more time with the flat. Breathe in, pull the chest forward. Breathe out, soften and fold. Bend the knees, reach the arms, sides or front, all the way up. Right hand takes the left wrist. Pause here at the top. Take an inhale to get taller. As you exhale, lean right. Squeeze the left wrist. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lean right. Palm faces down toward the right side. Do that twice more. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now inhale for length. Lift that left arm higher. As you exhale, maybe lean over a little further. Now hold here. Press into your left heel. Squeeze with the right hand on the wrist. Imagine that your left arm starts down near your hip. This whole side body stronger, stretchier. Inhale to come back to center, and then switch. Left hand to the right wrist to go up, and then lean left. 3 more times with breath. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Center, breathe in. Left, breathe out. Last time, flowing. Inhale. I think we hold this one anyway. Exhale. Do one more if you want to. Keep leaning left. Right ribs press. Palm faces the floor. Left side of the floor. Keep moving that right shoulder back. Use an inhale to come back to center. Palms touch, look up, chin lifts. Keep pressing into the heels, maybe lifting the chest. See what you've got as far as the standing back bend goes. Looking for where the wall and the ceiling meet behind you. Maybe you have a little more range and can drop back further. Just checking it out. Lift out of the low back. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, all the way down, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana on an inhale, halfway. As you exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank. Take an inhale and plank. As you exhale, put your knees on the floor. If you want chaturanga, take it. Elbows bend back, chin and chest first, and then once your chin and chest are down, let your hips slide through. Untuck the toes, cobra. Take a breath in. Stay for your breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. As you exhale, lower. Tuck the toes. You can come up onto fours, or if you want a little more juice, you can press all the way to plank and then downward facing dog. Take an inhale in your down dog. As you exhale, let the heels be heavy. Inhale to lift your heels. As you exhale, bend your knees. You can walk, you can step, you can jump over a cat. Top of the mat. Inhale, flat. Didn't know if that was going to work. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, circle the arms, stand up, reach up. We'll go again. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Give yourself an inhale and plank. Stay for your exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath in. Put your knees down and go all the way to the mat, or you can take chaturanga. Use your inhale to point the toes back. Lift the chest up. Up dog, thighs are up. Hands and feet are your only points of contact. Take one more inhale in your heart opener. As you exhale, turn your feet downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale to lift your heels. Exhale to bend your knees. Look forward, step, walk, hop over your pets, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Bend the knees, reach the arms, stand up on an inhale. One more time, down you go. 3 is the magic number for sun salutes. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Step it back. You can jump it back. You decide. We'll meet in down dog. Feel your down dog. Feel the evolution. Maybe a little more space in the hamstrings. Maybe a little more space between your ears. From your downward facing dog, inhale to lift your heels. Exhale to bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Step or jump all the way up. Once you're there, hands to the shins. Lengthen, lift. Exhale, soften, fold. Bend the knees, circle the arms, reach up on an inhale. As you exhale, hands to the heart. Dynamic chair. Step to the top of your mat. Feet are about hip distant. Nope, they're not. Feet are together. Sorry, distracted. Heels have a little bit of space. Chair pose. Hands at the heart or arms reach up. Move the shins back. Look down at the feet. Make sure you can see at least the top half of the foot from the center to the toes. If you can't, move the shins back. Keep lifting the lower abdominals. Collarbones are wide. Now, for dynamic purposes, your inhale will reach your arms by your ears if they're not there already. Your exhale will pull your shoulders down, and then you keep exhaling, ribs to thighs, fingers to floor, pause with the breath out. Then as you inhale, you come back to chair. Stay for your exhale, and then inhale, press to stand. Take a breath in. Exhale to chair. Keep exhaling, ribs to thighs, fingers to floor, pause when the lungs are empty. And then inhale, lift back up. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, press to stand. Exhale, chair. Keep exhaling, fingers to floor, pause, empty. Inhale, come back up, strengthening as you lift. Stay for your exhale. Inhale to stand. Twice more. Exhale, chair. Keep exhaling, knees stay bent, ribs to thighs, pause. Inhale to come back up. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, stand. Last round. Exhale, chair. Keep exhaling, emptying as you lower, pause. Inhale to come back. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, stand. Exhale, palms touch, forward fold all the way down. Inhale to your flat. As you exhale, you can plant the hands and step to plank and take a vinyasa, or you can step back to down dog and we'll meet there, so you have some options. We'll pick it back up in dog. Now, from your downward facing dog, lift your right leg to get some momentum. You can bend and stack. Maybe a little more ease with your bend and stack, a little more space in your twist so the shoulders can stay square as that right knee lifts. Now straighten it back out, right leg on an inhale, long. As you exhale, knee to nose, look through. Warrior 2 is where you're going. Step your right foot through, ground your left heel, open the arms. Front ribs down, adjust what you need to adjust. Right knee toward the little toes, outer left heel pressing in, arms long. Now your inhales bring energy into the body, they enliven. So we're gonna work on that uplifting quality. As you inhale, right leg straight, arms touch overhead. And then as you exhale, bend your right knee, create resistance, come back to 2. Breathe in, reach up, lift up. As you breathe out, bend your knee, press down. We go twice more. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, press down. Last one, breathe in and breathe out. Now hold your warrior 2. Lengthen your collarbones, squeeze the triceps, look over your right fingers. Now from 2, soften your toes. We're going to take it into triangle. Right leg straight. If you need a block under your right hand, do that. Right hand down, left arm up. You can bring your feet a little closer. Sometimes that helps. Make sure you soften the knees so you're not locking out anywhere. And this one with the breath. So your inhale, you'll lengthen through that whole side, left arm over the left ear. As you exhale, left arm comes down toward your left hip. You can gaze following the fingertips. Inhale, arm reaches over. Exhale, reach it back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach back. Twice more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now inhale to hold, left arm over. Turn the palm to face the floor. You can gaze up if that works on the neck. You can gaze straight ahead or even down. You're still not locking out in the knees. This right arm, if it's on a support, corkscrew your upper arm bone into your shoulder socket to make that whole arm stronger. Take one more breath in. As you breathe out, left arm back, left hand to your left hip. Now soften your right knee, reverse it. Right arm all the way up and over. You've got your left hand to press your left hip forward. Hold here and breathe. If you want your left arm behind to your right hip for that half bind, do that. Good, now gaze toward your right fingers. Breathing into your right side. Take one more breath in. As you breathe out, cartwheel down to frame your front foot. Pick up your back heel. Take an inhale. As you exhale, flat hands to downward facing dog. Hold your down dog and breathe. If you need a child's pose, take child's pose. If you need water, whatever, do your thing. All right. From your downward facing dog, lift your left leg, open, bend, and stack here. Maybe some more space you've created with your practice, with your breath. Good. Press into the hands, square your shoulders. Take an inhale to straighten that leg out now. As you exhale, bring it all the way through, warrior two. Good. Squeeze the arms. Left knee toward your little toe. Just set up your warrior two and feel your pieces as you slide into that place of neutral equanimity where you make all of your adjustments and kind of feel like you've landed here. Soft toes will flow up first. Inhale, left leg straight, arms reach. Exhale, create resistance. Press the arms down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, press down. Breathe in. Breathe out. We'll go twice more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Last one. Press down to two and hold. Reach for opposite walls. Soften the toes again. Sometimes they re-grip without us even being aware. So keep those pockets of air under both inner arches. And now triangle. Left leg straight. Drop your left hand down. You can hang on to a block. You can hover the left hand, working the left obliques a lot more. But line up the shoulders. If you had a tail, a fluffy tail, kind of like Oliver's, it would reach down to your right heel. So your tailbone is reaching down toward your back leg. Now inhaling, the right arm goes over the ear. As you exhale, gaze follows your right arm back toward your hip. Inhale, reach up and over, stretch the side body. Exhale, reach back. Soften both knees. Inhale. Exhale. Flowing twice more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now Utthita to hold, right arm over the ear. Move the right shoulder back. Ground into the feet. Corkscrew your left upper arm bone to make that whole shoulder stronger. Right palm faces the floor. Take one more breath in. Use your breath out to bring the right arm back. Right hand to the right hip. Soften your left knee. Stand up to reverse. Left knee bends. Reach up and back. Maybe you take that half bind. Maybe you keep your right hand on your hip. Soften the toes. Maybe the gaze lifts. Take one more breath in. As you breathe out, cartwheel down. Right? Frame the foot. I'm all mixed up. Lift your back heel, step back to down dog. Take an inhale in down dog. As you exhale, go forward to plank. Hold your plank, rock forward on your toes. Stay for your exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last breath in. As you breathe out, knees, chin and chest, or you can take your chaturanga. Untuck, lift up, a little back bend, cobra or up dog. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift up, another back bend. Exhale to lower. Keep the elbows in. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to lower. Tuck the toes. You can come up to plank or fours or plank. On your breath in, downward facing dog, your breath out. Breathe here, notice. Lift both heels as you inhale. Bend both knees as you exhale. Look forward, step or walk. If you want to hop, you can do that all the way to the top of your mat. Once you're there, jump over the cat. Inhale, flat. Exhale, fold. Stand up, reach up on an inhale. As you exhale, hands to the heart. All right, back to chair. From chair, press into your right heel so you float your left leg. Now look forward, flex your left foot. Just like you were doing with your warrior two when you were creating that resistance, create resistance with your left leg as you press it back. Left heel reaches, gaze just ahead of your right toes, and then lengthen that whole back chain. If you wobble, if you topple and need to get back in this pose 17 times, and that's what you do. You fall, you make mistakes, you make things a disastrous mess. You clean them up, and you do it again. Maybe it's messy, maybe it's not. But we show up, and we work on it. Soften your right knee. Reach more with your left leg. Stay with your breath. Left hand to your left hip. Right hand down. Take the floor or your block. Peel your hips open. Right toes stay pointing to 12 o'clock. Left toes at 9. Left arm reaches up. Breathe here. Move your right thigh bone back. If you have a block under your right arm, that same action you had in triangle with the upper arm bone, making that whole shoulder stronger. Stability in your joints. Good. Now, soften your right knee. Left leg lands at the back of the mat. Warrior two. Take an inhale in 2. As you exhale, reverse. Now from your reverse, straighten your right leg. Breathe in. Drop down to triangle pose as you breathe out. Left arm on an inhale. This is just a really fancy transition into wide legs. So your left arm is going to go down, right toes turn to the long edge of your mat. Today you're going to hook your first toe on each foot with the first 2 fingers on each hand. Inhale to make your back flat. Exhale, soften and fold in. Elbows bend to the sides. You can soften the knees. Think about the sitting bones moving apart and toward the sky. The head is heavy. Keep pulling on the toes as you press on the fingers so the arms are strong, the core is strong. You're not mushy or collapsed anywhere. Everything is active. The breath moving. Notice what moves physically in your body as you breathe in. What you can let go as you breathe out. Now you can stay here holding onto your toes, or bonus feature, if you want a little more juice, you can walk your hands out so you're in a plank with wide legs, and then you'll take 3 chaturangas like this, wide leg chaturangas. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lower. As you breathe in, lift, lower, lift. One more time, lower, and lift. And now walk yourself back. forward fold. Soften your knees, bring your hands to the hips, flat back all the way to stand. All right, now right toes turn back to 12. Left heel lifts. Keep the hands on the hips, that will help you to be more stable. Left heel is high, right knee is bent. Look forward, lean forward, and fly. Now you're going to end an eagle. So your left leg is going to wrap on top of your right leg. Once, maybe twice. Maybe you hook the toes, maybe the toes come out to help balance. With the hands at the hips, fix your hips. Tailbone drops, frontal hips lift. So your pelvis is more neutral in eagle. Arms out to the sides. Left arm is under. Once, maybe twice. Lift your elbows as high as your shoulders. Move the arms away so you have space between the chest and your forearms. Take one more breath in, Garudasana. As you breathe out, hook your hands in front of your left knee. Pick that left knee up just to give it a squeeze. And then set it down. Shake out your right leg. And then we come back to chair. Hands at the heart. Start to press more into your left foot. Your right foot gets lighter. Flex it. That whole right leg is strong. And then, like you're in the Matrix, press back. Toes and knee to the floor. Back of the neck is long. Wobbling, falling out, making a mess, all part of the process. We can pretend that that doesn't ever happen, but if we're honest with ourselves, it probably does.
Crack some eggs to make an omelet.
Gotta crack some eggs to make an omelet. That's, Keep breathing. Keep lengthening. Keep wobbling. Keep falling out. All part of it. Right hand to the right hip. Left hand to the floor or to your block or to Ophelia. Right arm up. Right toes, 3 o'clock. Move your left thigh bone back. Flex more through your right foot. Reach more through your right fingers. Open the chest. Corkscrew your left humerus into the shoulder socket. Take one more big inhale in Ardha Chandrasana. As you exhale, left knee bends, long right leg, drop step it for 2. Your fancy transition to wide legs. Inhale, reverse. Stay, left leg straight. Triangle pose. Inhale and triangle. As you exhale, right hand comes down. Now all 10 toes point to the other side of your mat, turning in the other way. Good, now you can take the toe hold again if you like that. You can grab the ankles, or you can take version C with the interlace to stretch the shoulders, the chest. Let the head be heavy. Soften the knees, tailbone high. Now your fluffy tail straight up, if you had a fluffy tail. Good. Good. And now inner thighs, inner hips. So we'll stay in our wide legs, release the arms, hands down. Walk yourself over to one leg, it doesn't matter which. We'll do them both an equal amount. So bend one knee, the other leg straight. Knee and toes point to the sky. Now this bent knee heel, ideally, the yoga police will tell you that the heel should be down. Just kidding, there isn't really any yoga police. There might be, but they're not here. Put something under your right heel, a pad, a pillow. Pardon?
You know what they say about the police.
Right. Tailbone down, chest up. Maybe the hands are at the heart. Maybe you're balancing on fingers. Stay with the breath. Take one more inhale in your Skandasana. As you exhale, keep the hips low. And again, like you're moving through mud, go slow, create some resistance of your own. Right knee, toes to the ceiling, whichever leg is straight. Bent knee, heel down or supported. Take one more breath in. Stay to breathe out. And then you're going to flow side to side. So you'll inhale to come to center. Exhale, right, one knee bends. Exhale. Inhale, center, exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale. Back to your wide legs. Center. Hands out in front. If you want 3 more of those push-ups, we'll do those. Otherwise, you're folded forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straight. Exhale, bend. One more time. Now take hammock pose. The feet are flat, the knees are bent. Let your chest melt through your shoulders. It's like a wide leg down dog. Take some breath here. Let the spine hang. Let the head be heavy. And now walking yourself back to your wide legs. Around to your left toes. Point them forward. And then step back to dog. Breathe here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, put your knees on the floor. Walk forward. Cross your ankles. Sit behind your heels. Long legs. Right knee is going to bend. Sole of right ankle to your left hip. Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated twist, like so. Now anchor through both hips. The ball of your left big toe is going to be another anchor point, so press that foot down. Turn your chest. Left hand behind your left hip. Right arm is going to reach up. Take an inhale. This whole side gets longer. As you exhale, twist. Maybe the elbow lands outside of your knee. Maybe that's too much of a twist, so you hug the knee in instead. Keep that foot pressing down, the chest lifting up, and then turn and look over your left shoulder. Keep your abdominals lifting, the spine lengthening, especially as you inhale, lifting up. As you breathe out, twisting and maybe grounding down, wringing out. Take one more breath in your twist. And then as you breathe out, Agni Stambhasana, fire logs. So your right leg is going to be on the bottom. Your left shin will just slide over. Now you've got a little rectangle here of hope. What are those things called on the couches? Pillows? So you could put a pillow under your knee, whatever you have to improvise. You want your shins to resemble equal signs. Hang on to your hips to create some length in the front of the body, in the sides of the body. Keep that length and then start to lean forward, keeping the chin in until you feel it in the hips. When you feel it, you don't need to feel it this much or that much. Feel it that much. Your amount. And then fold forward. You can rest on your shins, on the floor. Breathe. Just like you started your practice with the breath, awareness, the attention, come back to that place you were watching the breath when you started. The observer, the silent witness. I don't know why the silent witness, when I think about it, is Danny DeVito in my head. It makes me crazy, but I try to visualize stuff. And Taxi, which was on when I was little, he's up in the booth. His little white booth in the taxi shop.
Oh my God.
And he was a crab ass, but I always picture my silent witness as Danny DeVito, so great. Take another breath in, all the way out. And then sit up, but still in your fire logs. We're going to twist it. Don't let me forget to twist it on the other side. Left elbow inside of your left arch. If that's ambitious, you can use anywhere on this shin. Make a fist, and then paper covers rock or prayers. Elbows stack. Lift your chest to your thumbs on an inhale, and then you twist around your spine as you exhale. Breathe in for length. Breathe out for some twist. And then stay. Inhale, lengthen your chest, your spine, or lift your chest, you know what I mean. And then as you exhale, untwist. All right, side 2. So maybe you need to manually move your legs apart. We'll take a reverse table to transition, so the feet maybe as wide as the mat, the fingers point toward your hips. Press down to lift up. You can keep the chin on the chest, or you can lift the chin to open the throat. Do that twice more. Lower, lift, lower, lift, and then lower. Ardha Matsyendrasana, side 2. So your left ankle is going to come to your right hip, your right foot on the other side of your leg. Now the right big toe mound is your anchor here. Your right hip will stay grounded. Lift your chest before you begin. Right hand behind you, left arm reaches. Inhale. As you exhale, elbow outside of the knee. Breathe in to lift the chest. Breathe out to find some more twist. You can hug the knee in if the elbow outside is too much. Abdominals lifting. Jalandhara, so the back of the neck is long. Gently rotating with your exhales. Ophelia. She's probably drunk back there, getting into her gin. She has a little kitten flask. Gin Rickies, can't get her off of them. She could come to Y12 Asar with us on Friday night, maybe. Take one more inhale in your twist. Stay to exhale. And then untwist your spine. Keep your legs in this shape. Just let your right knee drop toward your left ankle. Equal signs with your shins. Prop a pillow or a block or something underneath your right knee if you need to. You can anchor the hips to find the space through the side body, through the front of the body, and then lean forward until you feel it. That's how you know it's working, when you feel something. Something's working somewhere. There she is. Are you drunk?
You're a star. You're a star. Is that so? Is that so?
Take one more breath in. All the way out. And now lifting up over your double pigeon legs, you're going to take a twist. Right elbow, right arch, or calf is fine, knee is fine, shin, wherever you can reach. Stack the palms or make your rock, scissors, paper hands. Lift your chest to your fingers and then start to turn, moving that left elbow back, the left shoulder back. Keep the length in the neck. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take one more inhale. Let it go. And then untwist. Move your legs apart. And now we'll wiper the legs so the feet are going to stay as wide as the mat. Knees drop to the left, knees drop to the right. A couple times just to loosen up the hips after those openers. And then the soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana with cat-cow. So the hands come in front of the shins, pull the feet close. Take an inhale to lift your chest, move the shoulders back so the blades draw together. And then as you exhale, round. Front shoulders together, blades apart. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. One more time like that. Inhale, exhale. Now inhale to hold, and then as you exhale, just like in double pigeon, if you want to come forward any amount you can, but try to keep the spine long. Chin in. Soles of the feet can press together to keep the legs engaged. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Twice more. In. All the way out. Last one. Now, walk yourself up. Hands to the outer knees. Press the knees together. Now you can stay here and just hang out for a few breaths, or Ubaya Padangusthasana because it's fun. Hook your first toes again. And then extend the legs. Lift your chest toward your legs. Keep reaching through the heels. Maybe bend the elbows. Kind of like a seated Paschimottanasana. Nope, that would be you know what I mean. It's like a standing forward fold, but you're seated and your legs are lifted. Take one more breath in. As you breathe out, maybe you open to a V. Keep the chest lifting. Keep the heels flexed. Knees can be soft. And then back together, bend the knees, set the feet down, and now bring the heels to the very front of your mat. Move anything out of the way that's underneath you. Stuff behind your sitting bones. Pull the navel in one vertebra at a time, go all the way down so you're controlling your core as you descend to protect the back. And then your arms reach over on an inhale. Exhale, flex both feet, arms come down by your sides. Do that again. Relax the feet, arms reach over, breathe in. As you breathe out, flex the feet, press the arms down by the sides. Create resistance. Do that one more time. Inhale, relax, open up. Exhale, squeeze the navel in and up, press the arms down. Keep the arms pressed down, bend the knees. Heels go right in front of your hip bones. Roll the shoulders under to lift the chest. Fingers can touch the heels. Maybe if your practice is moving toward that direction, you can hang on to the heels. Bridge. Press into the heels to lift your hips up. And then maybe you hang on to your ankles. Maybe you find an interlace, one shoulder at a time. Keep rolling the shoulders under to lift the chest. And then you get more outer upper arm surface area to press into. Stay with the breath. Take one more inhale in your bridge. Then as you exhale, move the arms out of the way if they're underneath. Lower down, pause, inhale, and exhale. Now we're going to do that again, bridge pose. Press into the feet to lift the hips, roll the shoulders under, find that stability in the upper back. So there's daylight between the shoulder blades around the spine and behind the neck. Press into your left heel. Lift your right leg toward the ceiling. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, right knee even with your left knee lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale to lower. Keep the hips level. We go one more time, in and lower. Now bend your right knee, put your right ankle on your left thigh, put the hips down together. Draw the legs in for another hip stretch, figure four. Maybe the left leg stays straight, you draw the legs together toward your chest. Keep the tailbone pressing, the whole spine long. Now from here, you're going to back off of that a little bit, put the left foot back down. Right ankle is still on the right thigh. Arms down by the sides, press into the outer shoulders, press into your left foot to lift up. Inhale, right leg extends. Exhale, right knee bends. Breathe in. As you breathe out, left leg long. Take an inhale, lift the left heel, level out the hips as you exhale, knee to knee. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, knee to knee. One more time, lift up. And then lower, stay lowered, bend your knee, rest the ankle on your thigh, lower down. Figure 4, reclined pigeon. Interlace, extend or bend. You can even hook in front of the shin. Maybe the left knee presses, or the left elbow presses that knee away from your face. Take one more inhale. Stay to get rid of that breath. And then use your next inhale to let the legs go. Put the right foot down. Arms down by your sides. Press into the arms. Press into your right foot. Lift your hips. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee bends. Set it down. One more inhale and bridge. As you exhale, lower. Feet as wide as the mat. Knees to the left. Chin to the right. Take a breath in. All the way out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Your inhale brings the knees to center, drops them to the right as your chin turns to the left. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, center. Feet as wide as the mat, knees knock in. Right hand to your abdominals, left hand to your upper chest. Let your elbows be heavy. Close your eyes and breathe. Take the first few breaths just to feel your heartbeat, your breath cycle. Determine if there's any other places you need to visit before Shavasana, before you rest. If that's the case, take any other poses or stretches you need. If you're good to go, Shavasana is what is left. The legs will go long, the arms will go long, palms face up. Move the shoulders just like you did in bridge, just one at a time, kind of moving the shoulders underneath to give your anahata, that heart space, a little more lift. Give yourself this time to drop in, to surrender. Shavasana. Start to remember your breath. Feel where your body is moving as you breathe. And let your attention settle there and just watch the breath move in and the breath move out. Start to let the thumb brush the pads of the other 4 fingers. Maybe rolling the wrist joints. And then start to wiggle the toes. Maybe point and flex, roll the ankles. And then on your next inhale, reach your arms straight up toward the ceiling. Sky, wherever you are. And then as you exhale, reach around and grab your shoulder blades, opposite shoulder blades. Giving yourself a huge hug. Move your shoulder blades apart. That'll stretch your back. But also not a bad idea to give yourself a hug. It's kind of dorky, but you need to do it, I think. Think about what you're grateful for. Think about your compassionate heart. And then you can let your hug go, rolling onto one side or the other, coming back to your seat, hands together in front of your heart center, prayer position, Anjali Mudra, chin to the chest. Gratitude for the practice, for the time, for the ancient wisdom, and for all of the things that keep us connected. Namaste. Thanks, guys. Cats are back there taking a nap. Cat nap. Vinyasa tomorrow, 8:30, 75-minute class. A little Vin, a little Yin, and yeah. Have a good day.